Is that better? Any better? Where's the yay gone? Yay. Hello. Is that better? Okay, sorry. At least you didn't hear my phone going off all the time. Oh yeah, it was my pizza getting ordered. Sorry, but I may have a pizza coming halfway through the stream because we are literally that far behind. Much better. I haven't even got any of my tabs sorted out, and I'm going to blame Snowy. Can I blame Snowy for this? Oh, don't close them. Card grading, don't need that. Right, where are you lot at? So yes, as I was saying, I had my beard's grey. I'm going full Gandalf. Where is? Let me just get the streaming things up here so I can see what everything's going on. At the moment, if I don't do this, I can't see people chatting to me on the other stream, on the other places. It's definitely that one. There we go. Thank you. Welcome to the chat room. Continue that one. Cool. So what we do have is brushes. We took the chance. My supply of cheap dry brushes dried up. That's really bad. So these white brushes I used to get that are really fluffy and really good. I think that's my last one. It is. It's about on its last legs. But we may have an answer to that. So, Archnin's blocked on YouTube's. And right. So, I'm going to paint something that's over here. I'm talking to Jack about it earlier. I have Wolf's Dragoons box set. Is this the one? Did I open one? I'm sure I opened one of these. Might have given Jack the opened one. Oh no, that seems open. So let's go to Benton. So yeah, we've got the Wolf Dragoons box set that I'm going to paint up and have a quick look at doing. Look at that. Widowmaker in the back. Is it the Widowmaker? I'll find out in a second. So, we definitely have the Annihilator, Timberwolf, the Blackjack, an Archer, and a Rifleman. And this is what I'm going to have a play around with tonight. Good evening, Tavern Wars. May I say thank you? This stream comes thanks to Tavern Wars all the way from America. And we have a lot of cards in here. So we have C variant Blackjack, C2 Archer. Oh, they've got the colours on the cards. Oh, they're so pretty. Mind their accents, yeah. So, yep, definitely got them. And then all of... Hey, it's Jamie Wolf. I don't know whether to paint that as Jamie Wolf's or not. Do we go full... So these are all mercenaries. So we have 21st century Lancers. Hal Bloomberg is a Wolf Dragoon. 12th Vegan Rangers. And then It's definitely Colonel and Jamie Wolfe from the Wolf's Dragoons. McGee's Cutthroat. And Johnny Clavill in the Rifleman. Climb and in the Kellhounds. Captain Climb with the Mad Wolf. And then, Stacey Church in the Mad Cat Timberwolf for the Wolf Dragoons. Not the one that I thought. And Northwind Highlanders. Why is... Look. That's why, because there's more on the back. Wow, there's a lot. Cool. I think I'm going to go and continue my black and red highlights. Yeah, because all of the black and red ones are in there. That will be cool. Hi Percy, how are you doing? Percy must be on Facebook World. So yeah, I'm going to spend a little bit of time getting these done. But brushes. So the first ones are a set of Japanese Mary's brushes, and the range there's I think the biggest is a size 6, which might be 5, 6. So we have a size 5, 4, 5, and 6, which maybe be a bit too much, or maybe be just right for putting down base coats. But they are huge brushes. They are artist brushes, but this is where they start to come a bit more to what we would use. The 3's got a good head, a good body on it, and the tip so far has been pretty straight, so that's all right. And there is a number 2, and yeah, they are nylon. They're not sable or anything like that, so they're just nylon brushes. So far, that's a little bend. Oh no, there it goes, straight. The tips out the box, or out the bags, or whatever you call them, are pretty decent. What, those long ones? And there's the size 0. And then there is the 00. I do like the size of the 00. I think I can probably give that a bit of a run for its money. I think I had a set the other day, Ash. Don't know if they're in here or in the garage, but I was going to give TBP a set to improve his painting. You could actually use some? Wow. Hi, Ulfric. How are you doing? So, yeah. And that's the size 30, 000, which isn't that bad. But the good thing about this set, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 brushes. We're going to be actually in the shop. We're going to have these brushes up for £10. £10 for 9 brushes. And as I said, we'll give them a bit of a run today. I've been looking for something to stand them up in, so they're just not falling all over the place. Over here. What I am putting them up against is the German Kalinskis that we sell. I want to see how they fare in comparison. But the big one, as I said on the stream, we've been struggling to replace these fellas. These are massive workhorses for me because of the amount I dry brush, and they're just getting worn out. I've had a couple of fall apart after about a year of use. And when we were buying these, they were £3 or £4 each, and they're really good. These were reject makeup brushes. They would have hairs hanging off the sides, and they wouldn't be up for much. And they were from a pretty decent range. I think they were like £9 or £10 a brush. Hey, Snowy. So we managed to do a deal with a supplier for their rejects, but we think he picked up the fact that he could use his rejects for something else, and unfortunately, we lost access to these. But in the quest, and it's Mr. Snowden that pushed me into this quest because he keeps, have you got some of the cheap brushes yet? We've hit these ones. So these are super soft. So in comparison, we would probably say that's what that one started out as. So yeah, at the end of the day, they are all makeup brushes or variants of makeup brushes, and you'll see all of the top kiddies at the moment on the how to paint sites, probably using half a dozen different makeup brush dry brushes, including us. So, but again, we've gone through a few different ones. There's different sizes here. There's an E1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are pretty cheap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, definitely 7 there. And again, we're going to be selling them off at £10 a set. So probably be going into the shop tomorrow. So if anyone wants any, let me know, because I'm not. It's going to be the same as the white ones. I'm not sure how long we will have them for. As long as possible, if I can help it. Yeah, I've got my army painter ones. I've got the Artist Opus stuff. But I've started using the Artist Opus more for the stippling and stuff. They have a different effect. I've been painting taxis. Je taxi. So we're working on Marble Crisis scenery at the moment. So I've done 2 taxis. I've got another 2 taxis to do. And then a burgundy, 2 like metallic burgundy ones that we did, 2 plain grey ones, a red repaint one, and a blue one. So yeah, these need to be done over the next couple of nights. Maybe it's after the stream, because I think Snowy's hanging around for a bit. I'll get on with doing some of the cars. I've just done all of the wheels and tyres. Slightly cheated on the wheels because yeah, Hartlepool taxi. I just airbrushed the centres of the wheels and then redid the black over the top. You just do a little quick circle, and it saves so much time painting those wheels. And they are all messy and scrappy, and I wasn't Borough Hartlepool or Borough Hartlepool. It's all the same to me. Right, let's have a look at this primer. Seems a bit I got the printouts. I don't know if he's still about or you can hear Snowy. I got the printouts for these. They do a full set of the printouts. So I was like, oh, cool. So I've got the points, I've got the printouts. I just need them painting, and then I can have another squad that isn't 6 million points ready to go. How many points is Annihilator? I'm hoping I can get a full Wolf's Dragoons squad in 5,000 points. And then hopefully one of these guys is actually going to show me how to play. Going to the Neo again. We've just had a restock of these. Uh-oh. I sense Gret. Hiya, John. Look, John. Oh. It's dead already. Look at that Annihilator. He's so yeah. Hi, Kay. How are you doing, matey? I've seen some of your work on Marvel Crisis-y stuff. It's looking cool. Right. Let's try that again. I think I'll get all 5 of them in one thing. What I'll do is I'll quickly get the what's it called? I'll get the base down. Hi, Ken. Yeah, I'll get the black base down now quickly, and then I'll go and get the technical readouts, hopefully. So I'm going to take a step back and... Oh. Have you finally got yourself a printer? I've got some of this spray in my throat from earlier. And every time I do more of it, it tickles my throat again. All right, I'll remember you. I've just been setting up a new resin one today. It's on doing some, hopefully, some Colossi, Juggernauts even, or Colossus in Juggernaut armor, whichever way you want to look at it. Oops, nearly dropped everything. So these are going to be perfect for my dry brush test. Juggersus, yeah. So we've got some event kits in, Kit, and we needed Juggersuses, or whichever one you want to call them. So we bought the STL to print these fellas. So we've got, and then we've just taken delivery today of about 20 of them. So there's a load of didn't get any water either. There's a lot of like kits proper expansions turned up at the shop, but we've got a lot of the. I've painted one. I'm halfway through painting another for people to borrow at the shop if they need to, or if they want to. There we go. Quick clean. Again, we've started using the neon. It's really liking it. Oh, it's perfect timing actually. I'm going to go and get some paperwork. And this is very unprofessional. So I'll disconnect the airbrush. It's all clean. Take my glasses off. I'm just going to go and grab some water in there and
That's some strange looking water.
well, that's a pizza.
I thought the book's okay. He came to the door, handed me it, and ran off.
Oh, was it just a pizza for me, or have you got one?
I've got
Oh, check your pizzas all right then. So I've got the printouts for the Wolf's Dragoons, which I'll stick them there and let them dry. Where's the big fella? Um, 5,000. It looks like our locals are playing to 5,000 points. Oh, and there's so he is a biggie, which is the Annihilator. It's 100 ton, so as big as it gets. And he's 2,500. I'm 95. Johnny's got 4 Gauss rifles. Oh. Gauss rifle clan times 4. Medium pulse laser clan times 3. Apparently the heat sinks are a thing. So yeah, Snowy's put it up in up there. A clan cheaper. Gauss cheese rifle. So yeah, that's the Gauss rifle version. LBX 10, LB10X AC, 4 of them, and medium pulse lasers. Ah, yeah. Okay. No, Daz, it's just a ham and chicken pizza. I told you. I only smash meat boxes when you're around. So, Mad Cat. Come on then, Snowy. What's an imp laser? Imp heavy medium laser. Wow. So this has got one, just one, two impulse medium heavy medium lasers, two ER medium lasers, two ER small lasers, an ER pulse small laser, and two LRM-20s with Artemis V. I don't know what any of these are capable of, or Artemis ammo is 36. Cool. So the other one is ER large laser, ER medium, ER large, ER medium, LRM-20 medium pulse laser, LRM-20, and two machine guns. And that's 2,700. Wow. These are blooming expensive mechs. So the Archer is 2,100. Two medium pulse, two LRM-20s with Artemis, and two Streak SRM-4s for 2,100. And the second Archer is two medium lasers, two LRM-20s, and two SRM-4s. That's only 1,300 points. It's a bit more palatable. The Rifleman C3. They don't have named pilots in them. So this is a Rifleman C3, Clan Roll Sniper, ER large laser times 2, Ultra AC5s times 2, and ER medium laser times 2. Ah, cool. Ah, could that be what this is? Because you're getting two. So a tooled up one and a pretty bog standard one. that really didn't last long. Yeah, because where this has the ER large laser, that only has the large lasers. That has the ultra ACs, that has ACs. And again, the medium lasers are ER on this and normal on that. And then this is the last one. The last one is the blackjack. So I'm guessing this is the named or the better version. Yeah. Large pulse laser, and 2 streak SRM4s. And then this has 2 ER large lasers and 2 streak SRM2s. So yeah, about 500 points different. Haven't eaten all day, mate. Been absolutely snowed under today. And yeah, so force pack record sheets for the Wolf's Dragoons. Gives us a good idea of. So I'm going to use my usual technique of the base coat of black, a light silver dry brush. If I go too heavy with the silver, then I can back it off with a null-in wash. And then we've got the places for the red lines to go on. So we literally haven't had. I've eaten that pizza and the paint still hasn't dried fully. And so, there's sheets up there. Let's have a look. We'll go with the direct replacement of that one. I'll give that one a go. Dawnstone Necron compound. Let's have because it's a new brush. Let's have a new rubbing cloth. So, anyone that hasn't seen me dry brush before, Necron compound. It is very dried Necron compound. A little bit too dry for my liking normally. So it comes out quite bitty. But try not to get it all the way up the ferrule again, Lee. So working it into the bristles. And it doesn't look far off being totally clear, but if you put your hand out, you can just see the metallics lifting. You can see it, which is probably about right. So let's concentrate on Madcap first. Yeah. I can't click on that because I didn't load it. There to load. So as you can see, it's just catching all the raised areas. And the black metallic that I do, or the black dry brush metallic, it's a very simple paint scheme. I use it quite a bit, and it just gets the model on the table at the end of the day. Again, just if you're rubbing it into the bristles, just make sure it's well and truly rubbed in. You don't want big streaks to come off it, a big lump to suddenly fall out the bristles. And for the first couple of swipes, hit areas that you don't mind having a heavy content of the silver, because the first couple of runs with it are going to be quite strong. And somewhere about there. So you can see just all of the high areas have been picked up. And that's all there is to it. It's quick, it's simple. Obviously, I need the. That's literally the base coat down and ready to go. Still got all of the detailing to do, the red streaks, the red panels and stuff like that. But this gives such a good basis to start from. Whether it's mechs, it works for things in armor like dwarves. The Iron Hill dwarves, if you sprayed them straight black and did this dry brush and then went back and did all of your touch ups with your leather and stuff like that, you get such a good effect from this method, and it's quick. You don't need supersonic eyesight because I've not even got my close up glasses on. But it gives, even if you then go over it with like quite a clearish colour. We did some blue ones before. I think they're down the shop. And basically we managed to pick up all of the silver and change it to like a blue, like a dark blue. And it looked absolutely brilliant for the amount of work that we'd done. Yeah. And I think the speed paints had worked to that sort of advantage as well. They're going to be a game changer once people start getting hold of them and working out what they can and can't do with them. I've been using my set for a couple of weeks now, and I found all sorts of cool things through the airbrush to get the metallic reds that I like. The blue. I used the blue to get the fade on the windscreens. It was just quick. It was through the airbrush, and I quickly just slapped it on. At the end of the day, it's scenery. It's a quick job, and that did the job perfect. It did what it said on the ball. Speed paint. So, as of next week, we're going to start back with the gallery. So I thought I'd give people a heads up. I've just seen Paul posting something in there. We're going to start doing it on the. If anyone's not a member, we have a Wargaming at ProTech Games Facebook page set up now. So if you want anything putting on the stream, you can dump it in there or dump it on here. Rifleman Annihilator. Yeah, that's a lovely model. Can I have a Pepsi, please? Now, see what I mean there? It went that little bit too much because I hadn't brushed off enough. I should have done it on the back where I could do with quite a high silver content. Thank you very much. There you go. Good evening, Mr. Stander. So, so far, these brushes have held to expectations, and yeah, they're working just like the old one. Pretty cool. So, and finally, way too much on that. Battletech this Friday. I'm hoping so. First time viewer. So, do we have to guess who it is? Too early, Paul. Next week. I forgot to get it all set up. It's still not linking through. Too soon, Junior. Because it would have been a perfect moment to do that when I was eating my pizza. Right. So, that still stayed really soft. I'm very impressed so far. I think I will. Well, I've got myself a set, but I'll order some extras for the shop. I think we've got 4 sets. I think 4 sets. So there's going to be bigger ones that will work on tanks and stuff like that. Smaller ones for detailed work. But no, I can't get it through onto here. But I'll do it. I'm going to get it working for next week. So yeah, that's the dry brush set that we're going to be selling. They are makeup brushes, but they're pretty decent quality for the most of it so far. And they are soft as well, rather than the goat hair ones that work well for I use these for stippling, and they don't do the smooth silver that I like, or the smooth grey that I like, because I did the smooth grey on that one. But what they do, what these definitely do, is the smoothness. So I'm going to go with that. I'm quite happy with that. What I've also got that I've not had a chance to test yet is I've brought home a war paint set of their airbrush paint, and I'm going to give it a go. I've got nothing. The problem I've got is I've got nothing to paint in those colours to work on it. Which the Japanesey ones. We've got 4 of each, so I've got 4 sets of the dry brush, and I've got 4 sets of the Japanesey ones. They're all down the shop anyway. You're a doo-doo. Or a dodo. Dodo. Doo-doo. Da-da-da. Yeah. I didn't think £10 a set for 9 brushes is too bad. And again, we've got £10 a set for a whole chunk of dry brushes. But I'm going to put the dry brushes through the paces for the next week. I've got loads of stuff to do. We've got cars. I've got lampposts. I've got kiosks. Loads of kiosks to sort. Yeah, no worries, mate. So, what red did I use last time? Did I use a red? You know what? Let's see how the speed paint works. It's just right. What I'm going to do is try it on something else first, because I've just realised. Try it on the base. So I'm going to have to cover some black with it. Yeah, with it being clear, it's not going to work. Oh, it's a shame. So I need lines down there that I couldn't get in with metallics, or could I? No, because there's no metallic line in there. So, another red. If I'm not mistaken, our go-to red should be in here. I've got Fiston or Mercury. I'm going to go with my foundation pen. So, what have we got? I've got shoulder pads. Yep. One on each side. Hey. There is a line, but I can't seem to work out where it goes. think, looking at the picture, it goes to the tip of his nose, down there. So that. Yeah. Let's have it on close up so you can actually see what I'm doing. So there is gun casing. So that gun casing there is red. You're going to have to excuse the mess of my palette. I will be ordering some new ones. There we go. And the same on the other side. I think inside there as well, a little bit more. There we go. That pizza's now repeating on me. I think I've got away with one of the fastest and one of the easiest paint schemes for MechWarrior. Not MechWarrior, for Battletech. So there's a line that goes full, but enough. Yeah, it's a good job it was foundation, because some of these lines are just not going to show up with normal paint. Down each leg, or shin even. I'm going to surmise that that line goes down both sides. Both guns are done in red. Right, so yes, you're alive, Ian. Look, painted battle mechs. So, looking at this card, it has a lot more red on it. And that one has a lot. That's more like it. Wolf's Dragoon symbols on the side, which I've got at the shop. But some red on the back as well. Just going to go with some accents. Not American accents, before Tavern Wars says anything. I'll just see if I can get I'll be honest, I've not looked into many others other than I did look into Clan Ghost Bear. No, that's Steve. Steve went Clan Ghost Bear. Shadow something. Oh, Smoke Jaguar, that was the one. Oh, those X's have come out really nice on the backpack. now, children, play nice. Oh, a couple of bits of red just to break the black and silver up on the back. I'm dying to do all of the missiles red. I do like a good red tipped missile. This could take some doing. I think it was an odd job. Wasn't Odd Job a Bond villain? Poops. Went a little bit deep on that one. There's definitely 20 of them. Cool. Oh, 5 to go. Holding your breath while painting. Odd bod. There we go. Looking from this angle, you can definitely see it. So the next one is I'd like to say chrome. I don't know if it was chrome I've been having. No, chrome's fine. So what I'm going to do is put chrome into the windows. He looks around for his green, remembering if he had it. You don't have to be super neat and you don't have to go to the edges. This is going to be for the glass canopy. So it's going to have green gem paint in it. And then possibly after that a wash. So even if you're just getting the centers of it, you're getting the bits that are going to show through in the green. If you're not too bothered about going all the way to the edge, the wash would probably cover that anyway. Oh, that's that. I've just ordered some more green because I'm sure I've run out. And he definitely has a green cockpit. For now. So I'm going to use my Pro Acryl clear. One drop of that. There we go. Oops. So you can see on there how it goes quite clear. So if you thin it down a bit, get it to the right consistency. And you can just pull it in the recess that's the canopy. And just rub some of it off with your finger if it goes over the edges. If you do hit the canopy edge later on, what you can actually do is go over it with a bit of black and then dry brush it back up onto the canopy. Does everything look dark on the, or is that because I am doing dark painting? Got Pro Acryl red clear. Bleeding. Pro Acryl. So again, if you take the red away and thin it slightly, you get a really good thinned out. That could have, because that's caught in the black as well, that could have been what we used last time. Yeah, I think that's what we used last time to do the main. This is interesting. So, the last part I'm no good at freehand. But I need 24 on its foot. It's there. I don't know if you can see it very well. There we go. I'm not getting it on that side panel. Not a chance. Oh, God. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Spray the panel black again. And try again. So I'm just using a 0 for this. It's not brilliant, but let's try a bit of the cleaned it, but that's all right. Oh, there we go. Sorry. So part of what I wanted to do is definitely get the basing material down as well. Which is my favourite peanut butter. So if you put this on reasonably thin, it scales pretty well to Battletech stuff. As long as you don't go like lashing it on and putting big troughs and stuff on it, you can just get. There we go. And obviously the base is primed from the airbrush priming of the model. You just make sure you hit the base as much as you can, and this stuff then sticks to it really well. So you're gonna get it over the edge. I just do. You can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry. You are going to get some over the edge. You just try to keep it to as little as possible. You can touch the edge back up with black, like that. And the wash will probably flow down the side of it as well, so you're going to have wash in there. Doesn't matter if you get some on the feet, because the feet are going to be covered in the mud where it's walking anywhere. down the side bit. So when this dries, if you want a dark finish, you can put a nulling wash over it, and you get like dark, like earthy, like not earthy, like peat type dark mud. If you use Agrax, you just get normal brown mud. Or if you use Surf and Sepia or something like that, you will get desert. And it just makes it look that little bit more realistic. Putting the wash over it, because you get your highs and your lows and stuff like that. Technically, I know it's a quick paint scheme, but what time is it now? 1:15. It's probably only taken 40. Oh, we have a stream error and it is back. Looks like Twitch went down. We had a Twitch error. Never had one of them before. Oopsie. I brokered it. Yeah, everything's back-ish, sort of, coming back. So yeah, basing material down should get it pretty much finished. I'll let the basing material, basing stuff go off, and then I will hit it back with a. I think I'm going to go with a brown wash on these. So Wolf Dragoon's Annihilator. There we go. To nick some images. Are we still having issues? It has. Shouldn't that be the ones that you're painting, John? I'm just having a quick look online to see. Yeah. See if I can pick up any color schemes of what. Having a quick look on camo specs. So it seems the pat. That's a different version of. That's not even close to what that is. Yeah, I think he's got Wolf Dragoon stickers on there. The camo spec online one does look cool. Do I go with that one? Or do I go with my own version? Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'm going to go with my own version. I'm going to base it off some of the stuff on here. But I'm going to slightly do it myself. I think the problem with the Annihilator is it costs so much that it needs to kill 2 or 3 mechs just to have covered its costs. I haven't played yet to know whether it's capable of doing that, or I don't know the game even close to well enough. Too many pads. And that looks like a different Annihilator as well. I'm just going to pick up some panels. They've put panel patterns and stuff like that, which they were the bits I was umming and ahhing about. One's in there done as well. Was one of the bits that I liked the look of. It is a bit fiddly, but it's worth it. How many have you got painted now, John? The bottom of the dots there. Yep. So a stripe around the gun. Freehand stripes. Sorry, I was holding my breath while doing that. There we go. Another freehand line on this side. There. Yeah, a bit more meat on this line. Cool. More paint. That's stupid airbrush. So the side panels looked really cool in red. Get them to work. Yeah. Slightly different panels. What they've done in red. Again, on the inside of, I think the knee joints or the lower knee joint. If some of the metal still shows through, it's not a bad thing, because if it's been in battle and it's chipped and it's been hit and stuff like that, then the red paint will have come off just as much as the black paint underneath. So, guessing there is a line down the neck as well. That continues. On the back. That's getting there. You could use masking tape to get this perfect, but it's just as quick to hit it with the old freehand. Yep, that side and that side. Ooh, nearly got that in one go. Yeah, right, some panels on the back. Um, I'm gonna pass out if I keep holding my breath like that. Oh. Oh. So that stripe does go all the way those lines look like they could do with being red. There you go. Stripes on the back, so it's got patches of red, lovely patches of red. Some gun colours. So, oh no, wrong one. If anyone hasn't seen it before, I use metal colour. It's a really cracking paint through the airbrush or off a normal brush. It's quite thin, but the coverage is, you're about to see. The actual and the paint is really thin. But they're slightly more metallic than the dry brushed areas. They're more a solid, like bolt gun colour. You can actually, don't know if it'll show up on the camera as much, but you can actually see the difference quite clearly here between the dry brushed areas and jet exhaust, I believe it is. And then a little bit there. So my go-to metallics have always been, I used to use Army Painter a lot because the plate mail silver was probably the best I could find. But then I found these. Since starting to use these, I used them through the airbrush, and then one day I just picked one up and was like, "Oh, quick! I need to do some silver." So I picked it up and used it for the silver. And I was like, "That actually works really a lot better than it should through a normal brush." Since then, everything that I do silver is done with that. This is the cockpit area. Again, we're going to go with the green, get some silver on it, get the green into it, and a quick wash. I don't know, could be my go-to colour for doing this, and it's already on the palette as well, so we already have it out for we've done it on the other one, on the Timberwolf. So again, just fill the little nooks with the clear, and there you have that. So that cockpit should look pretty good. Again, let's go to the time, is it? Oh, 1:30, and I'm nearly on to my second based one. I hope John's keeping up. It's 2 mechs tonight, John. Bestest basing material ever. I think there's not many other things that I use for basing nowadays. I can get the desired effects from basically one colour. The only thing I can't really achieve is snow with it. But I have used it, painted the base grey once I've put the peanut butter, once I've done the brown earth. I'd run out of my dark earth and then just painted it off grey. I think it's my 50-50 mix of grey and black, and it washed up with black. It just looked like grey flooring, perfect for snow. But we have a video of me trying loads of different colours of washes over that. There we go. Base is dry, John. So I'm gonna go with Agrax. Have some brown Agrax. I'm gonna go with full strength Agrax, mainly because I can't find any of my split pots. I think I've used it all. I've not refilled it. Let's have it in a anti-spill device. Oh, it's a brand new pot. So obviously it might still be a bit wet, but by the time I come to do it, some rust on it now. By the time I come to do any more, it'll have all dried up pretty nicely. So have a quick look at YouTube's. It seems like I don't have the ability to. Yes, I do. And it just doesn't go off here, that's all. Meh. Yeah, so you can see, the Agrax is on. We're ready to go. The only thing that I would do after that is tufts. And I've got the mini tufts. And basically the mini tufts on these are just perfect. So are they called mini tufts? I think they are called mini tufts on our website. So yeah. And that one will be finished. Mr. Annihilator will be finished. Look at that. I don't know what I'm doing with these three yet. I know I wanted them. If I'm not mistaken, they come to 5,000 points on for the pair of them. No, they come to a lot more than that.
Do you want to pay 5,400 point?
Are we playing 5K or 6K? Crazy, it's 6K. Definitely, it should be 6K so I can fit both of them in. Yeah. Just facing those two. Some of the mechs are actually is it Artemis that have the homing ability or target locks and stuff like that? But yeah, there is some that helps. Yes, David, we will have to see. There is a lot of work to do, but I already have one team painted down the shop already. It's in the cabinet. But I think, can I do a smaller points version of them? I'll have a look in a second. Obviously, once I finish this up, I'm going to be having a chat with John and Snowy to see what's the. I just want to put the Annihilator out, so I can do a 1600 point Annihilator or a 2600 point Annihilator. A Rifleman to take it to 36. 46, 47, 48, 49. So I could go with them three. That doesn't get my... I'll do some pointing, but I think I could end up with only 3 blooming mechs at 5K because of what they are. Why are Wolf's Dragoons so expensive? In all the ways. Push them to the back, let them dry off a bit. I'll probably get them finished in the morning and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think we've been playing it to that sort of level yet. I hope. Yeah, I think the idea will be is I'll quickly work out a lance for these fellas, a dragoon lance, and then see which ones need painting. Then that'd be cool. And right, and natural. How we getting? Might have to move out a bit. What I was going to do, and I forgot earlier. Well, I didn't forget earlier, but I'm going to try a quick test of these dry brushes, because if these dry brushes are any good, then I will start pushing them at the shop. So this is Retributor Armor. So the model has been primed Retributor. And then it's had a purple wash over it. Working really well. Yeah. You can see the gold picking up on that just in the center bit already. Might have to buy a couple of sets of these paintbrushes just for me. The Retributor isn't one of the better ones to dry brush with, but that's actually working quite subtly. So quite dark on the back. Let's have that. Try around this area here. Fact. Let's do half and half. Half. Can you see the difference? Actually looks really clean on that side. Yeah. Cool. I do like them. And they're not 100 quid for a set. So this is about the sort of size of a Redemptor anywhere, or a big Dreadnought, or a Knight, small Armageddon Knight. So that would be pretty. That's a pretty good sized brush for the bigger stuff. I don't like that. Just the outer joints. The inner joints keep dark and shadowed. Toes. Let's get the silver anyway. That is pretty cool. Really happy with that. It's got a lot brighter, and that brush is lovely and soft and works really well. And even with the paint on it, it's still very soft. Clean up and go back to where they were. Cool. Right, so I'm going to call that done for the night. We'll be back next week. I'm going to try and get some of the systems up and running. I know none of the stream bots working at the moment. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it needs... Do I need to be actually up and running to get it to work? If anything comes up, let's have a try. Yep, nothing. I wonder if that is because we changed the name of the stream. Nope, they're already a moderator and it's not working. Right, I'll have a look at that for the next episode. So, thank you everyone for popping by tonight. I will be back next week. We'll do a couple of bits and pieces with... I think I'm going to try and get some Marvel Crisis figures. Some of the ones that I've been wanting to pick for a while. So, thank you everyone for popping by tonight. I shall catch us all in a week's time. In the meantime, stay safe. Catch us all soon.